Hey, good morning, all you fabulous, fabulous people out there. Man, oh man, do we have a show for you today? It's gonna be great. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, if you guys will give me about 2.5 minutes, we'll get right into it.
Yeah, the mics and mic inside man eye. Yeah. Talk time with Mr. Coop. Daylight's breaking coffee up. Click that stream, let's fire it up. Morning crew already rolling deep. I'd imagine that with the good vibes keep. Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is high, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Whoa, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong, wanting more, wide awake from the jump. No lie, morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
Good morning, D. D snuck in the back door, boys and girls. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
Oh, you're all right, girly girl. You're all right. I wasn't expecting you for a little while. I figured you was still taking care of the breakfast rush.
Well, that right there, I just left everything on the table. I said I'll get to it when I get finished. So,
Well, I'm glad you showed. I'm glad you showed. How is your morning going? How is your morning going?
busy. I've been up since 6 and just busy. Just busy. Phone calls from the kids. I have a wedding to go to. Oh, let me look at my calendar. I think it is next week.
Right.
I have to look. I can't remember. There's a wedding we're going to, and it's out of town. And the baby's doing fantastic. He's getting so big, and he's so adorable. He's sleeping more, which I was like, wow. I'm like so quickly because he'll be a month old on Friday, so he's going from 3 hours of sleep. He's up to 5 hours of sleep. So
Oh, wow.
it's yeah, and he is so long. He is going to be a tall young man when he is going to be so tall.
Right on. Right on. Well, I'm glad to hear the baby's growing. Now, are they going to be at the wedding too, or is it friends that you're going to?
Uh, it is it is a cousin of mine who is getting married, and I don't think they will be attending because it is out of town. Actually, it's
All
out of
right.
state. So,
All right. All right. That's good. That's cool. Because I was hoping for more baby pictures.
oh well, we went up there. Oh, we took 2 canisters of formula. He's on a special formula for sensitive stomachs.
Right.
Because he's got a sensitive stomach. They had him on one type of formula at the hospital, which is the one they wanted him to stay on. Then the doctor said, try weaning him to this different formula for him to gain more weight. Because apparently 9 pounds isn't big enough. I guess I don't know.
Right.
But
Right.
they did, and he was very he got very sick. He couldn't keep it down. So they
Wow.
called the pediatrician. The pediatrician said, okay, put him back on it. So they went and bought all this formula that they cannot use now. So they're
Gotcha.
stuck with about $300 worth of formula that they can't get rid of, And so we picked up some formula, picked him up some clothes, picked up diapers, picked up a blanket and some little socks and stuff. So and I got him a towel set for after his bath. And yeah, I kind of lost my mind at the store when we were buying stuff.
Yeah, that's generally what happens with babies. People always lose their minds when it comes to babies. I'll just go in and grab a onesie, and then you walk out with $500 worth of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was wanting to buy a stroller, and my husband's like, where are we going to put it in the cart? I'm like, yeah, you're right. So yeah.
Well, they can always sell the formula. I mean, that there's always a market for that. Just pop it on Marketplace and say, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, yeah,
Hey,
but
baby formula, that's like gold.
it
Have you
is.
noticed it in like
It was $115 just for the 2 containers we purchased was $115 for 2.
I never thought I would see today that you walk into Walmart and you pass by the formula aisle and it's all behind lock and key.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, you're going to steal baby formula? That's insane.
Well, wait
It's
a minute
insane.
now. During COVID, people were buying it in droves and reselling it online because
Yeah.
they knew parents needed it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's what started that whole thing.
It's nuts the way society has gotten nowadays. I mean, now our local Walmart, not all of them, but our local one, they put all of the spray paint behind locked doors for a while.
What?
Yeah. Because people were going in there. I guess I don't know why they did it. I don't see how you can walk out of the store with a big huge can of spray paint, but I guess some people do. But they put them all behind glass locked doors, and then you had to get a employee to come get what you wanted out of there. But they've taken it down in our store now. But you go to some of the other stores, and they're all behind glass with lock and key for
Oh, wow.
spray paint.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean,
Their electronics aren't even locked up that tight.
okay,
stuff.
something's wrong with that picture if the spray paint is locked up and the electronics aren't. I don't understand that.
Oh, it's crazy. Mom and I where were we at? We were in a Walmart somewhere. I think we were out of town, like over in St. Peter somewhere. And there literally was a dude, went back, got one of them big TVs, the biggest one he could get that would fit in a cart, right?
Hmm.
Just walks right out the front door. Oh, are you
Oh my-
shitting me?
Oh my gosh.
We were following him up to the cash registers, right? So when we go to the cash registers, he just goes right out the freaking front door.
Oh my word.
I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, on another note, Mom and I went fishing this weekend. It was kind of a disastrous weekend. None of the bait stores had any scrimps. So I'm like, well, we got the new cast net. I'll just, put a sabiki rig on one of the rods. She can sit there and try and jig for some bait, and I'll use the cast net. Yeah, cast netting. I got one little greenback's all I got. She never even got anything on her sabiki rig. It's just
Oh, wow.
it was bait was very hard to get this weekend. Even people that fish almost every day were having a problem. Well, anyway, we left and we went to go try and find some bait, and we wound up at the Walmart and got frozen shrimp bait. And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff was so mushy. When you go to sling your rod out, just the force of that would the shrimp would just fly off of it.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't go back to the beach after we got the bait. We went to a new place underneath one of the big bridges, and met some fabulous people. I mean, that's one thing about the community, the fishing community. I don't think I've ever met anyone that was rude. Everybody has always been so nice, and they share information with you. You know, if you ask them, hey, how's the bait here, or how's the fishing, they're always really nice. Well, I met 2 YouTubers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they are small. They're just, I mean, their channel is really small. They each one of them only have 1 video. Okay. And I think I was number 5 subscriber on both of them. It was so weird that they aren't kin. They're 2 different individuals. And one had 4 subscribers. The other one had 4 subscribers. So I talked to them for about a good hour or so, I think. But if you don't mind, I'm going to shout these guys out right about now, because I love my fishing buddies, you know, whoever they are, and their channel is new. Okay. They're just starting out, and I'm going to post the links, or I can have one of the mods post them. I don't know. I got them right here. I'm going to pull it up on the screen real quick.
Okay.
Before we get too far into this. Okay. Now we got TB Fishing right here. I'm going to pull the overlay off for a second so people can see. Where's he at? He's right here. No, right here. All right. He's got 6 subscribers. He's only got 1 video from 7 months ago. And the reason why I want to try and shout these guys out is because I don't know if very many people are in the chat that are into fishing. If you are, please subscribe to them. If you aren't, that's cool too. But trying to make fishing videos is hard, because you've been fishing with the hubby, right?
Right.
It's not every cast is a hookup. I mean, you spend a lot of dead time waiting on that fish to hit the hook, right? So just imagine how long it takes these guys to make a video.
Mm-hmm.
A 30-minute video could take you all day out there, and hopefully you catch something. Right. So these guys are literally putting in the work trying to grow these channels. And I would say a fishing channel is probably one of the hardest things that you can get off the ground, because there's so much dead air. There's so much dead time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, this first one is TB Fishing Adventures. So guys and gals, if you don't mind, please, I'm going to post his link right here. Go over and give him a subscribe if you want. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost anything at all. Let's see if we can't get these guys a few subscribers. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. And this is the guy that was very helpful for me, because I had never been to that area before, D.
Oh, wow.
And here I had a brand new cast net, and I'm already kind of leery about using it because of where we were at was really, really rocky. Right. So he was very helpful. Hey, stay away from here, stay away from here, stay away from here, you know, because my net would get hung up and I'd probably end up destroying it.
Right.
So if you guys don't mind, please head over, you know, if you're into fishing, subscribe to this guy. He's got 1 video up. Just like it. Tell him Coop sent you. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Sticky Widget. Oh, Sticky just went and subscribed. Let's see how many we got over here now. Oh, my goodness. Well, we got him from 6 to 11. Hey. Oh, my. But yeah, I told those guys, I said, look, you know, I'm trying to branch out a little bit. We do our live streams every morning, Monday through Friday. I'd like to put up some other content that's a little different from the daily grind that we do every day. And so far, being I'm not a saltwater fisherman, okay, I'm learning. So I don't break out all the fishing equipment because I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to saltwater fishing yet. We've been going there for what, a couple months now, haven't we? Or a month or so? going
I
fishing up at the
I
salt
think
waters.
that's what you said. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you don't mind, please give them a sub. It doesn't cost anything, and you know, I don't know if they're going to start continue with it, but I know both of them. The only reason I knew they were YouTubers because they had cameras on.
Okay.
This guy had a big camera on the front bill of his hat, and then the other channel he had one around his neck, and he was using his cell phone. And I'm like, oh, there you go.
Right.
Anyway, that's the first guy. I'll hit the second guy up here a little bit later in the shoe. So if the mods don't mind throughout the show, please post these guys' links. I put them over in Discord in the mods links. So I'd appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my shameless plug is over for now. All right. You want to say some good mornings?
Absolutely. Good morning, Sticky Widget. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Nanny. Hi, Kiko. How are you? Hi, Flipper. Hi,
I'm sorry.
you're fine. I forgot.
Sticky Widget in the house. I knew he'd be one of the first ones to hit it because he's a fisherman. He's a big fisherman.
Good morning. You're testing me over on the Rumble. You don't have your overlay.
Oh, there we go. Bam. There we go. Right there it is. All right. We're back up with the overlay. Good morning. Nope, go ahead, Dee.
Karen Books. Good morning. Good morning, Marianne. I think I've already said good morning. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, The Undertaker. How is everybody doing today?
Wow. You know, we got 189 fabulous souls in here right now. Wow.
Nice.
So if you guys don't mind, please smash that like button. Teach old ScrewTube to throw us out into the interwebs. It would be greatly appreciated. And for everybody on replay, please hit that like button. It helps us grow. Gotta love me in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? It's Logan. Good morning, Logan. How you doing? How you doing? There's Nanny. How are you?
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Harry Dag. How is everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend.
Oh, the Undertaker says up to 15. You know, that's one thing about being a content creator. You know, hitting that first 1,000, you think it's never going to happen. It takes forever. And people just, a lot of people give up. But I know being out there fishing with mama, it is hot. If you're in the sun, it can be a grueling grind. You know what I mean? Because your hubby fishes all the time.
Yeah.
So he knows how it is.
Right. But I really needed you guys to come get your weather this past week because it's been excruciatingly hot up here.
Yeah, it's been hot. Mama Cooper and I went to Walmart, what was it, 2-3 days ago? We came out of Walmart, got in the car, and the car was reading 102, the thermometer in the car. I'm like, holy cow. I
know this heat is horrendous everywhere. I know it's appearing in states that aren't normally subjected to this type of heat, but it is. Right. It's crazy. It's too hot. It's too hot for anybody to go out and do anything.
Now today it's a little overcast down here. The sun's not. I mean, it's out, but it's behind the clouds a little bit. It doesn't look like it's rainy, but it is overcast. Matter of fact, I forgot to even pull that up. You bunfuggled me this morning coming in early. No, but it is. So you can tell it's overcast because it's only 85. Usually it's 86, 87. When we go live, but today it's only 85. Are they even yeah, they're calling for rain around 5 o'clock or so. That's about it. But I guess it's going to stay cloudy, which, hey, if it's cloudy, it's not as hot.
Right. Well, sometimes that can be a good thing. Sometimes, it's it keeps the sun from coming down, but it also holds in the heat. It's like putting the lid on things. So it kind of keeps whatever heat is there, it kind of keeps it there. That's at least how it feels like to me. No breeze. It becomes like a stagnant air and it's horrible. Very
Circle
bad.
Circle K. Mama's got me signed up for all these little Circle K, 7-Eleven, all these gas stations, right? And they text message me periodically through the day, buy a Polar Pop, get 3 cents a gallon off, or yeah, it's just some kind of something. But she does it because she saves on gas.
Right.
Any money you can save buying gas nowadays helps. Early JJH raid round man says, good morning, round man. How you doing? Valor. Oh, this is a new Valor. How you doing? Good morning. Johnny D, how you doing?
Hey, Johnny.
Good morning. Jay should be wrapping up. I know he's got a flea cap today. See, the weekends are awesome. I usually get to catch his flea caps live on the weekends. During the week, he usually do them just after I go live. He starts his flea cap, so I have to go back on replay.
Right.
But boy, he was fired up this morning. Let me tell you, he was reading comments from Felice's stream last night over off of Facebook. No. It was hilarious listening to him. Oh, man. I can't remember who it was. Somebody had made the comment that we're no longer the Warriors. We're this. Yeah. And they said they were bad, like I can't remember the whole thing, but it was hilarious. Jay was he was on fire, him and Ketchup both. Raz, good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Who else we got to hear? Not just don't talk much. Oh, that's all right, Valor. Just hang out, chill out, lurk all you want. Just you being here makes a big difference. Thank you.
Good morning, round man. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place today. I am sore. I think I told you about that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing that cast net. I've got muscles I'm using that I usually don't use. So I'm a little sore on my shoulders and my back today.
Yeah. I can imagine because of the weights on the bottom of those cast nets. Yep. Depends on how big of a cast net did you get?
Oh, I just got a 5-footer. It's not a huge one. Yeah, because I'm just using it for bait. I'm not using it for a big fish. Like I've got a friend of mine that I grew up with. His business, he was like, I guess you could say a caterer, but he wasn't. What he would do is he would go during mullet season. He would go and cast net for mullet, and he would smoke the mullet. He would make what is that? It's some kind of like dip. A dip he would make with the mullet roe,
Yep.
And he would sell this stuff. That's what he did for a living. He had he had a list of businesses that he frequented every day, and they would always call in an order of what they wanted to eat. He would prepare it, and then he would go deliver it. That was his business. And he would have anything that dealt with fish, pork, sandwiches. He made a lot of stuff. But the mullet was one of his biggest sellers, especially the mullet roe, because he would make the dip out of it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Good morning, Brenda. How are you?
Yes. Good morning. All you fine, fabulous people. Boom. J Raid is here. 356 fabulous souls just popped in out of nowhere. So guys and gals, if you don't mind, please hit that like button. Teach old ScrewTube to send us out into the intrawebs. Yes. But we're going to be getting into some fabulous stuff that dropped over the weekend, girly girl.
Well, I didn't get I'm bad. I didn't get a chance to get caught up on stuff, because we're in and out of the house. We took off. We went places and did things. You see, my life doesn't revolve around the tubes.
Right. Oh, Shennemesis. Shennemesis is here. Good morning, Shennemesis. It's always glad to have you here. Allie Rodell's here, too. Fred Psycho, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Sarasota Beach Bum. How are you?
Right on.
Oh, my
Everybody's
goodness.
popping
Hey, Chucky. Badger John. Sister Sal. Hi, how are you?
Mama Coop's in the house. My sweetie come to say hey.
Right.
Do tell Mr. Coop. What was I talking about?
I don't know. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Cheryl, elaborate. I lost my train of. I don't know what I was babbling about.
Oh,
What we were, the new stuff that dropped over the
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Uh, I got a message that there was some fabulous, fabulous stuff that hit the streets
Oh,
just before Tug went live yesterday at 4 o'clock. And
oh,
oh my God, looks like somebody's gonna get a special appearance during the depot. Yes,
uh-oh.
yes, yes. It looks like Fleeca Girl's gonna be subpoenaed. Now, guys, as of
What?
right now, yeah.
Whoa. Oh,
There has been a motion put in. I think it's, well, how many pages is that? It's quite a few pages. It's not a lot, but there is some. It's like it's like 11 pages
oh,
motion
wow.
put in asking for a subpoena to be sent to old two L's over there.
Oh,
Two L's in the gang are going to have to come to court.
oh, oh,
So I don't know if they're going to allow her. Well, first of all, Randy's just asked for the subpoena, right? I don't think
I,
it's been ruled on. Um,
right.
I don't know how that works. I don't know if he automatically gets it or how that's going to take place.
Hmm.
Do you?
No,
So
I'm,
all I
I'm
know is
not,
he,
I'm not
huh?
versed in the law. So
Right,
no, unless I go and find out how that works, I don't know.
right. Well, he did put in a motion asking, I guess the courts for a subpoena to put
Right.
her on, to have her come answer some questions. Because apparently there was a little bit of stuff that went on Saturday night that was kind of a no-no.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, from what I understand, poor old Michelle just doesn't really know when to keep her mouth shut.
Mm,
So here she is.
mm-mm-mm.
She walks out of the deposition. The deposition was never finalized. Okay. Yes, it was ended, but it wasn't finalized because she walked out.
Well, she
So,
wasn't released from it, right? They didn't say you are excused or anything. That was okay.
hey, there's Shizzy. FYI, come back here. FYI or FI. I figured out how to get those free memberships on JJH's. You just need to hit the thumbs up. Right on, Shizzy. It was hilarious. It was hilarious
Uh,
today.
uh,
Somebody gifted memberships, and boom, they were talking about Shizzy. He gets one and then shows up at the same time he gets
oh
one.
my gosh.
It
Oh
was
my
hilarious.
gosh.
But yeah, apparently, Miss Little Lynette, is basically still under oath and isn't supposed to be talking about this
Mm,
deposition with anyone until
mm.
the deposition is concluded.
Oh,
So lo and behold, what does her Miss Spacey Lacey do? She goes on a live stream on Saturday night with two
mm.
L's.
What?
Oh yeah.
Uh, okay.
Oh yeah, and we're going to be listening to some of that later on in the show because I think we're going to go to Rumble because whether it's behind a paywall or not, when it's recorded live, I don't give a shit if you put it behind a paywall after it's done. It was recorded live to begin with, so you trying to hide it behind a paywall ain't going to do you no good. It ain't going to do you no good because you already put
Oh,
it out there
boy.
live first. Now, if it was streamed through, behind a paywall at first, she might have a leg to stand on. But recording it live and then putting it behind a paywall, nah. But if we have time today, guys, we're going to pop over to Rumble and we're going to play some of this interview. Yeah, we are. I got it.
Have a good day, Shizzy.
Yes, Izzy, have a good one, my friend.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tor
he
Hills.
he works during the day,
Hmm.
so he just gets to pop in ever so often. You say Tor Hill's here?
Yeah.
Hey, girly girl, all the way from Norway. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But yeah, it seems we're going to have a little bit of fun today. So hopefully we'll get through this 11 pages, pretty quick, and we'll get on over to the Rumble Dungeon and we'll have a little fun over there, seeing what old Lynette, because I didn't get to listen to the whole show that Tug did the other night, and I don't stay up as late enough to listen to 2Ls.
Right.
Okay, I always just the next morning I'll grab the transcripts, and when I grab the transcripts, I'll read just a little bit of it to what I'm looking for, and then I'm on to something else.
Right.
But yeah, I had some very gracious people decided to send me the entire video.
Oh,
Yes,
brother.
and not only the entire video, they sent me the transcripts, and then they turned around and they also sent me the audio. Because see, I usually don't like the whole video because it's so big. So I usually just download the audio and then transcribe the audio because it's a lot faster, a lot neater.
Right.
But yeah, we're going to be going over some of this stuff today. Hopefully, if we have enough time. You up for that?
Sure. Mama Coop, the baby is doing fantastic. He is doing wonderful. He's growing and getting bigger.
Oh, that's right. Mama wasn't here when we were talking about that right out of the gate this morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
More
Yes,
pictures to come. Al Walker says, good morning. Just listening today from the cab of a John Deere combine. Crazy weekend. Right, Big Al? Or right, Al?
Right. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yes. I mean, these people just do not get it. They don't get it. You and I, we've never claimed to be law smart. Okay. We just have fun reading this stuff and giving our opinions and talking with the chat. But common sense tells you when you're involved in anything that deals with the court, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because every time you open that thing, it could get you in trouble. I don't understand why these people don't keep their mouth shut.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Honestly, I have no clue. Didn't Saran Wrap advise his client? Was he able to reach out to her and advise her, hey, don't say nothing after everything was suspended until they can find out if okay. All right.
I have no idea. But it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if she was told to keep her mouth shut or not. She would still be out there running her mouth. Yeah. It's insane the amount of evidence that they just, here, Jeremy, here, take us to court. Here's all the shit you need to convict this. And they just hand it to him. It's insane. It's insane. Oh, man. I think we better get to reading some of these documents if we want to make it to Rumbles. All right, let's go. Where am I at here? I've got to share this thing. Oh, here it is right here. Right on. Let's get us fixed to where we can blow this up a little bit. We'll get us down here on the bottom. Can you, bless you.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I meant to mute because I didn't click it in time.
Well, we all miss that button every once in a while.
I try to, if I have a sneeze coming on or whatever, I try to hit that mute button really fast so nobody hears it.
Well, I know how it is. I mean, you're sitting there, you feel it coming on, and you grab your mouse, you're looking for the button, and you're trying not to sneeze at the same time.
The eyes are watering. I'm squinting. I'm like, where'd it go? Did I hit it? And I hear my mouse click, but it didn't happen.
Oh, Crystal, what you got to say? Saran Wrap, write up a motion for her about her allegations of Randy being harassing after she walked out. Saran Wrap hasn't filed anything with the courts that I'm aware of right now. Not over the deposition. I don't think he has. At this point in time, I think he's going to be pretty, how can I say, standoffish. He's only going to file stuff when he absolutely has to, I think, for right now. He must have already blown through that $6,000 because he's put in a lot of work.
Maybe he's shaking his head and doing palm plants on his forehead, like I cannot believe this just happened type thing. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I was listening to Jeremy. I think it was last night. Yeah, last night, or it might have been the night before on his video. I can't remember, but anyway, uh, both him and Randy were impressed with Saran Wrap trying to keep the girl wrangled in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh, it's at the point to where I think it's just like with any lawyer that represents these chuckleheads. Uh, they put in more work trying to control their client not to do stupid shit than they actually do for the courts. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a shame. It really is, because these people, they're on the verge of losing everything they own. And at this point in time, I don't think there's anything that's going to stop that snowball. Do you?
No, no. Once it starts rolling, it's just all going to be downhill from now. I don't think there's no climbing back up. I mean, but hey, I could be wrong, but this is a different court that everybody is
Yeah.
dealing with. It's not the same court that Fed 1 or Fed 2 is in. This is a totally different ball game.
Yep.
So, yeah,
And
this is totally different.
the saddest part about this whole thing is the fact that she's the one that literally asked for the bankruptcy.
Yeah.
She asked for all of this. And then now that she's asked for it, she's gotten herself in a pickle now to where I think I can, I'm not going to say 100% they're going to lose everything, but I can just about bet they probably will. I wouldn't want to have to gamble on this if I
Nope.
was them.
No. Mm-mm.
All right, let's check out this filing and see what all's going on, because Randy, he lays it down thick, boys and girls. I read about, probably about 3 or 4 pages of this just to get a gist of it. I listened a little bit from some of the other creators that were going over it, but I didn't listen wholeheartedly, the whole
Right.
thing. So I'm interested to see what Dee's got to think about some of this stuff.
Okay. So we have the notice of intent to serve a subpoena to a non-party, 2L. Okay. Creditor Jeremy Hales, by and through undersigned counsel, hereby provides notice to Saran Wrap, counsel for debtor, element OP, pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 45A4, that the creditor intends to serve a subpoena upon the following non-party. And we have 2L listed right there.
Now, what is this right here? Is that
I
just a certain kind of
That's
subpoena?
okay. Hold on, let's see. DUCES.
Because when I read that, I'm like, what deuces? What's BBB got to do with this? But the more I read it, I kind of figured it was just a certain term for a certain kind of subpoena, maybe evidentiary subpoena, something like that.
Okay, and let's see. It is. Oh, it is. That means you shall bring with you. It's a legal summons compelling an individual or organization to produce specific physical evidence, documents, or records for a legal proceeding, trial, or deposition.
Well, 2Ls has been over there beating their old proverbial big chest. I'm not doing nothing. Well, guess what? I guess you are now. Because I'm going to tell you, from what I've read so far and what I've heard so far, a lot of this that's in this document is all information that they've asked for, that Lisa and all of them have said that they have. They literally on live streams said, "Oh, we got this, we got this, we got this." Well, now you got to bring it, girly girl.
Right.
Because remember, at one point in time, Tori said, "What? I'm the bookkeeper. I have all the receipts." Well, guess what?
That may be called into question too. I don't know. Maybe not.
That interview that they did Saturday night, it was the biggest mistake I think they made. because it opened the door for this motion right here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Go for
All
it, girly
right.
girl.
This matter involves a deposition of defendant, which commenced on July 7th, 2026, and is currently active, although paused until the court rules on a pending motion regarding the continuance and the terms of the remainder of the deposition. So that has yet to be yay or nayed by the judge.
Yeah.
I,
Now,
I'm I'm
now,
I'm curious how quickly this judge is probably going to be. How quickly will she be upset after
well,
reading all of that?
she got from what I understand, Randy called her right there from the courthouse. Okay.
Okay,
When all of this stuff transpired. And we do know for a fact she said she didn't want to have to be involved in this no more to take care of it, get it handled. Well, guess
right.
what?
She's
Guess what?
involved.
Yeah.
She's involved.
So
Unfortunately,
I'm thinking this judge is not going to be very happy. Now that's just our opinion, guys. We
right?
don't know what this judge is going to do, but there has been no ruling yet from the judge on any of this. This is Randy asking for them to be subpoenaed, and I'm pretty sure he's already asked. Yeah, he did. He did put in a motion. That's what we read on Friday. He did put in a motion asking the judge to step in and say, "Hey, look, we've got to get this deposition finished, and we
Right.
need you to blah blah blah." There have been no orders on that yet, so we're waiting. I'm expecting something sometime this week. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Rickles dropped something in chat. It's a 7-minute subject. Maybe we could play that later.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
go. I think it's right there.
Yeah.
All right, I got her. I got her queued up, Rickles. If I have time today, my brother, I will definitely play it. Where's it at? I got to go back to my thing here. There we go. All right. What do we got going on now?
Okay. Last night on July 11th, 2026, while actively under oath and midway through their examination, defendant participated in a live public internet broadcast on the YouTube channel 2Ls, hosted by non-party 2L, disgracefully access to last night's live broadcast was commercialized. Okay, I think this is where it's backwards. It's like this was after the fact. The public was charged a fee of $4.99. Okay, this is backwards. That should be after the public live stream. Am I wrong?
Well, no, he's let's see. Disgracefully, access to last night's live broadcast was commercialized, which means she put it behind a paywall after it was over.
Okay.
The public was charged a fee of $4.99 if you want to watch it now.
Now, okay. To view defendants discuss the active litigation and the active deposition, although thereafter this paywall was removed and made available to the public. See that right there? That piece is backwards. It should have been public first and then the paywall. That's just a little error that can be corrected. Defendant's extraordinary misconduct during and after that part of the deposition that occurred on July 7th, 2026 has completely derailed the integrity of the discovery process. Oopsie. Because the video involves a party witness currently under oath. Any attempt by 2L to delete, alter, or private the video will be treated as spoliation of evidence and may subject her to independent legal sanctions. The subpoena will command the production of documents, electronically stored information, and objects at the following. Oh, you need to redact that. Boom.
He put an address in there. That was Shockett Law, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I can get that real quick.
Okay.
At least it's not Lisa and them. So just
Right.
give me one momento.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Randy's address.
Yeah.
I'm not used to him doing that, but hey, it's all right. We can get it. We can get it. It ain't no biggie. Yeah, it's pretty fast and simple. He pulled the paint chips on us.
Oh no.
He hid that address in there, but it's all right. We'll get it because I doubt very seriously Randy's going to be pissy about that. Anyway, let me save this. Get out of here and hit. Well, I'll have to save. Remind me to save it after the show.
Okay.
All right, there we go. It is redacted now.
Okay. Following location. Production date, 14 days after service of the subpoena at 10 a.m. Do we really think it's going to appear? Do we think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't think so. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. A true and correct copy of the subpoena to produce documents, information, or objects in a civil action, including Schedule A, definition, and request for production, is attached to this notice as Exhibit A. The subpoena seeks the production of the following categories of documents and materials.
Here's where the ask comes in. Here's where the you messed up. Now you're going to give us all this information you claim to have, because everything he asked for, she has said that she has on her live streams.
Mm-hmm. The complete, unedited video and audio recording of the broadcast featuring the defendant that occurred on or about July 11th, 2026.
Well, Randy, if she doesn't have it, I know a bunch of people that do.
Yeah, I was going to say there's probably, it's probably. Mm-hmm. All communications between 2L and the defendant or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf from April 1st, 2026 to the present regarding the content, planning, scheduling, promotion, or aftermath of the broadcast. Now, I have a question.
What's that?
Why is April 1st, 2026? Why is that specific to this? Is this when
remember the first deposition she didn't show for?
Okay.
They're going to try and show that she was in cahoots with these people, and they were telling her, "Hey, you got to do this, 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 and this." You know what I mean?
Okay. I was curious. Why is this date specific to all of this? Now it makes sense. Okay.
To be honest, I don't think Randy will get that information. They'll say they don't have it. It's gone. I don't think he'll get that. But you never know. You never know.
Right. Okay. All financial records, revenue documentation, and transaction logs related to the broadcast, including records of fees collected and any revenue sharing with the defendant. Does that pertain to just that video?
I think this is one of those things that kind of it sounds like it's pertaining to just the video. Okay. But I think he's trying to open the door to all of it. Now, I'm not 100% sure. That's just my opinion on it, but I have no idea. It does specifically say, that particular stream, but all promotional material, scripts, and marketing content used to advertise the broadcast and viewer subjects, subscriber access logs. Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, okay. By the platform. This notice is served in compliance with Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 45A4, which requires that before a subpoena commanding the production of documents, electronically stored information, or tangible things is served on the person to whom it is directed, a notice and copy of the subpoena must be served on each party in this case. And we have here the certificate of service, and it was served to the trustee, to Saran Wrap, and to Dennis.
Yep. And then we get down into all this good stuff.
Okay.
Now, Now, okay, I'll come back to that.
Well, go ahead. What's on the mind?
I have to come back to it because it fled my mind.
Oh,
I'm having to
okay.
remember it. Oh yeah, here
Okay.
we go. Here we go. All right, guys and gals, how many posts have you guys seen put up out there where Lynette's talking about, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start telling my truth? And how many people have shouted her channel out to get her to 1,000 subscribers?
Right.
Okay, she's over 1,000 subscribers right now. All right, boys and girls. So my question to the audience and to you, D, is now that she has 1,000 subscribers, why is she allowing Lisa Lee to profit off of her when she could have told her truth and had Lisa Lee on as a guest instead of the other way around? Because she goes on with 2 L's on Saturday night. 2 L's made all of the super chats. She made all the revenue off of the ads. She made every dime of it.
Yep.
So here it is. Why is Lynette not telling her truth on her channel now?
I don't know.
Matter of fact, we're going to take a
competition. Maybe could there be monetary competition?
We're gonna I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Let me get this off the screen for a minute. I'm gonna do some explaining to old Lynette real quick. Where's my picture at? I know I have it here. Bam. La la la. Here it is. Get it pulled up. This is how fast that this girl could get this, start making money on YouTube. Okay. Now, these are my numbers that were taken yesterday. All right. Share, and share. All right. This right here are my numbers for the last 7 days, not today, yesterday and 7 days back. This is from D and I, or me, one of the two of us, or both of us, streaming for 7 days. 14,400 plus ish views. Okay. 4,000.6K watch time hours.
She could get that easy. She could get that easy.
That's my point. This took me 7 days to get this. I guarantee you, if she does 3 live streams in 1 week, she will hit those numbers like that.
Yep.
Like that. And she will be monetized.
Exactly.
It won't even take her a month, I don't think. Because you're going to have every person on the planet over there listening to her stuff, watching her stuff. Exactly. So why is she on with 2 L's? Why didn't she stream her truth last night and have 2 L's on as a guest on her channel?
I don't know.
Where she could have pocketed the money.
I don't know.
So that right there, if you're watching out there, Crookie Boy, you and Lynette, right there. This is me for 7 days, and I'm just barely doing 2,000 views a day. You guys, I guarantee you guys would, if you did if you just did 1 week of live streams and an hour a pop, probably not even have to be an hour, I guarantee you would have these numbers within a week.
Mm-hmm. Easy. Cynic in Chief just brought up something interesting. Okay.
This one?
Yeah. Saying they've been evading reporting donations is enough for Randy to get a subpoena. I think I know how 2L is going to try and quash the subpoena, and it's royally stupid. Don't say anything, Cynic in Chief. Don't give any advice. Let them figure it out on their own.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Cause that was hold on. I got one more cause I got to pull this up. Where'd the other one go? Come on. He had 2 and I got to make sure both of them are red because he literally rumble ranted me over here on the Rumble Dungeon. So here's his first one. This is Randy's play at getting Lisa's records and her deposition. Oh, wow. The Lynette is still under oath and paywall is what? Spoliation or spoliation? Yeah, spoliation. Spoliation. Is that how you say that, Dave?
Okay, I'm going to roll
Spoil,
with that because yep, spoilation.
Spoilation, are irrelevant red herrings that Lisa spent most of last night on. Right now, we see. I haven't even got a chance to read last night's transcripts. Thank you so much, Cynic, for the $5 Rumble rant, my friend. And then we just went over his second one, did we not? Yeah, this one right here. Thank you. And both of those were Rumble rants. I don't think there's any more. No, but thank you so much. Now I've got that window open, so if any more come up, I can see them ahead of time.
Right.
All right.
It says spoliation.
Spoliation. Oh, okay. He put a little bit of Harry Potter in there. Spoliation. What was that Hermione used to say? I can't remember the phrase, but that sounds like what Hermione said from Harry Potter. Spoliation. All right, let's get back to this. Thank you again, Cynic and Chief. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay. So this is the subpoena to produce documents, information, or objects in a civil action. Could it be that she's not even going to respond to this, and it's just, do people think that it's just going to go away?
Well, for some reason, these people think that they don't have to show up for depositions, even if they get served. Now, in this instance, I don't know if they're going to show up or not. I don't know. I really don't know. We saw how pissed off the judge was when Lynette bailed on the first one. Remember, guys, Randy and them have subpoenaed these chuckleheads in the past, and none of them showed up. I think that was during what? Fed 1? You remember that? Yep. They had a whole bunch of them that were supposed to show up for a deposition. But anyway, we'll get on with the show.
Okay. Production command. You are commanded to produce at the time, date, and place set forth below the following documents, electronically stored information or objects, and to permit inspection, copying, testing, or sampling of the material as described in the attached Schedule A. Definitions and requests for production, place of production, there at Randy's office, 14 days after service of the subpoena at 10 a.m. Okay, so from the time in which she receives it, she's going to have 14 days, correct?
Yeah.
It's not 14. Okay.
But see, now you got to realize, judge hasn't even ruled on this yet.
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what this motion is for, is asking the judge to rule on it to where they can subpoena her for this deposition. Am I wrong?
Right. Everything has to be ruled upon, with everything being that happened. I mean, it happened rather quickly.
Well, the deposition was what, last Tuesday?
Yes.
And she goes live on a stream on Saturday night. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need me to scroll?
Yes, please. Notice regarding Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 45. The following provisions of Federal Rule Civil Procedure 45 are attached hereto and incorporated by reference. Rule 45C, relating to the place of compliance. Rule 45D, relating to your protection as a person subject to a subpoena. And Rule 45E and G, relating to your duty to respond to this subpoena and the potential consequences of not doing so. So if the judge says, okay, yes, it can be served upon this person. If she doesn't respond to it at that time, upon receipt of it, some things can happen. Some things can go down, right?
Right.
Okay.
Now, all of this is attorney information, notice to this person issue. Oh, I guess this looks pretty interesting.
Okay.
That's a
If
footnote,
this,
right?
kind of, sort of, but not.
Okay.
If this subpoena commands the production of documents, electronically stored information, or tangible things, or the inspection of premises before trial, a notice and a copy of the subpoena must be served on each party in this case before it is served on the person to whom it is directed. And we have Federal Rules Civil Procedure 45A4.
Now, here's the sticky question for all of it. Pretty much, Lynette, the judge is going to say, hey, look, she has to finish this deposition. But as far as Lisa goes, Lisa has to be served. Okay, telling her she's got to show up, right?
Right.
So who's to say she doesn't pull a paint chips or a slobby and hide from this service?
I don't know.
Because we know
Possibly.
all of them are all about delay.
Right.
And this is very time sensitive. Dennis and Randy have already mentioned it in the past that they need this done, because they're going to court. What, September?
Yeah, it's got to be done before the evidentiary hearing, right?
Yeah, I mean, and they need this done. So, what did the judge give them? 30 days on the last ruling to get this done within 30 days. And I think they pushed it to almost 30 days, didn't they?
Yes.
And then she walks out. Well, according to her, she didn't walk out. She was told to, it was over. Yeah, bullshit.
She wasn't released. I didn't hear anybody say that she was released from the deposition and nothing further is needed. It's still ongoing. Okay.
All right, you hear tickles because Mama's home. Okay, Mama's trying to get the gate closed because Big Boy's out there.
Okay. So we have the definitions. Okay. You, your, or Lee refers to 2L individually and doing business as the YouTube channel. And we have the YouTube channel name, including any employees, agents, representatives, or independent contractors acting on your behalf. Defendant refers to defendant, element OP, in the underlying civil action in the United States Bankruptcy Court, Northern District, yada, yada, yada. We have the case number. The broadcast refers to the live or pre-recorded audio, video transmission hosted by you on or about July 11th, 2026, featuring the defendant, which was made available to the public both for a fee, including but not limited to the $4.99 access fee, and later for no fee. To me, that's backwards, isn't it? It wasn't paywall first and then public. It was
public first and then paywall.
Right.
And let me go look real quick. Did she change that? Let's see. I think it's still under members only.
Right.
Communication. 1, 2, 3. Yep, it's still under. So yeah, they did it live first and then they put it behind a paywall.
Right. Okay. Communications means any and all transfers of information, whether oral, written, or electronic, including but not limited to emails, text messages, direct messages on social media platforms, YouTube, X, Instagram, etc., and encrypted messaging applications, Signal, WhatsApp, and Telegram. Documents and objects to be produced. You are commanded to produce the following documents: electronically stored information and objects at the time and place specified above. Request number 1, the complete broadcast video, a true, correct, unedited, and unaltered digital copy of the entire video and audio recording of the broadcast featuring the defendant, including any portions that were edited out, deleted, or archived from public view. Request number 2, communications with defendant. All communications between you and the defendant or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf, including, without limitations, oh boy, John Cook, from April 1st, 2026 to the present regarding the content of the broadcast, everything discussed by the defendant and you during the broadcast, including without limitation, the planning, scheduling, promotion, or the aftermath of the broadcast.
Now, you know where this is coming from, right? Those chats.
Right.
Every time she's live, they're in their they're both in her chat running their pie holes, and they're talking about all of their shit that they're going to do, and all the stuff that they've been told to do. That's what I'm saying. These people are their own worst enemies. I mean, it's absolutely insane, D. I just I don't know.
I don't either.
I'd really love to have a clear picture into some of these people's minds on the way they think.
No, thank you on that.
What possesses them to publicly say some of the stupidest shit? Is it because that nothing really substantial has happened to them legally yet, so they just feel emboldened to continue?
Well, look at the big picture. Nothing has happened to any of them. Nothing. So to me, that gives them them free reign to do as they please, and they believe maybe that nothing will still happen to them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. This is what, 2, maybe 3 years this has all been going on, and the most that has happened to anyone so far has been out of Ohio. Okay, they got a protection order against them. The protection order, they turned around and they broke it twice, and they were convicted 2 more times on it. As we speak right now, I know for a fact they still owe $3,350 in lawyers' fees and court fees in Ohio that are unpaid. Not one sheriff's deputy in Levy County has arrested either one of them for breaking the CPO on multiple occasions. Not once. They bail on depositions, and nothing happens to them. The only person that has seen any consequences for anything up until now has been Randy.
Yeah.
Randy's the only one that had to pay sanctions to the courts for his actions and whatever happened. Bubbles still hasn't even had to pay his. They haven't even discussed it yet.
Right. Hey, Volusia, how are you?
Hey, my friend. I miss you, my man.
Yeah, hope you're doing well.
There you go. Check it out.
What these people don't understand is the trustees, lawyers, and creditors' attorneys already have everything and want to see if parties are forthcoming and abide fully to subpoena order. Well, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Nope. Well, it's like I said, they have gotten away with so much that they think they can just continue to mess with the courts. I got a feeling it's going to come down to some contempt eventually.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's obvious. They're not going to pay anything that you throw at them. We've discussed that a million times.
Right.
I'm indigent. I'm not paying. What are they going to do? Put me in jail? Well, that's the next step. It did come up in the paperwork or the motion that I read. I think pretty sure it's what I read Friday. When you were busy.
Right.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the takeaway from that whole day was the fact that Randy was pushing for very strong sanctions and attorney's fees among contempt, if possible.
Right.
So,
right. Request number 3, financial records and revenue. All documents, receipts, transaction logs, and platform statements showing the total revenue generated by the broadcast, the total number of individuals who paid the fee to view the broadcast, and any agreements, invoices, or ledgers showing a split or transfer of revenue to the defendant or any third party on the defendant's behalf.
Now, this is where Lisa's going to say, it's my channel and the money I made is my money. It's not Lynette's. I didn't give her none of that money, blah, 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 blah. Then that leads us right back into Lynette. You've got 1,000 subscribers like you wished for. Why are you giving this person money when you can be making your own money?
Exactly.
Oh, these sweet babies let mama know.
Yeah, she saw something. Now she's got to go take care of it. Number 4, promotional materials. All scripts, promotional images, text descriptions, metadata, and marketing materials created or utilized by you to advertise the broadcast to the public. Oh, so that means her thumbnail, any post and stuff like that, her description.
Did you happen to see the thumbnail for that stream?
Absolutely not. No, I did not. No, I didn't.
Oh, it's got the proverbial AI created Lisa sitting beside Lynette. And I'm like, really? Really? Are you sure? Okay. Gotta love AI, because I'll tell you right now, I was watching some body cam footage last night, and the dude I saw, or dudes I saw in that body cam footage, didn't resemble any AI created image that I've seen of these said people. So it's kind of, matter of fact, let me take that back. Gabe's images that have been AI created look a lot like Gabe. They really do. Yeah. I got to hand them to that. But the other guy, no, it don't look nothing like them at all whatsoever.
So request number 5, viewer subscriber access logs. To the extent preserved by your platform, all logs showing the usernames or identities of subscribers or individuals who purchased access to the broadcast. Whoops. That would be that one person, right?
Uh-huh. So what's Stats got to say? Well, she did say on the
donation live that the donations must have LMNOP, HG, or JC's name on it, or it's hers. Do you realize how hard it is to send donations? You don't even know. I'm Floyd when I send PayPal. Huh.
Well, it's already been stated that a lot of the 56K that was sent with attachments saying it was for this. Okay. And see, this is where Lisa's trying to split hairs. It didn't say John or Lynette or that child. It said the barn. Who owns the barn? Okay.
Right.
So you're not going to split hairs with it. All that money you raised for that barn belongs to John and Lynette. Every dime of it. It's not yours. But who's going to do anything about it? Who's going to legally take her to court for it? No one.
Why? That's the bigger question, is why.
Yep. I'm still wanting to know, where's the bench?
I don't know.
I mean, you've got all of these donors out there that contributed large sums of money and were never even sent a picture or a photo saying, here's what you purchased for these people. To me, that's pretty shady. That's pretty shady.
Yeah. Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 45C, D, E, and G. Place of compliance. 1. For a trial, hearing, or deposition, a subpoena may command a person to attend a trial, hearing, or deposition only as follows: within 100 miles of where the person resides, is employed, or regularly transacts business in person or within the state where the person resides, is employed or regularly transacts business in person if the person is a party or a party's officer, or is commanded to attend a trial and would not incur substantial expense. For other discovery, a subpoena may command production of documents, electronically stored information, or tangible things at a place within 100 miles of where the person resides, is employed, or regularly transacts business in person, and inspection of premise at the premise to be inspected.
Now, D, when you read about all of the evidence that they're requesting, I know you said electronic.
Mm-hmm.
Did it also say physical, as in paperwork, or as in folders, or as in notebooks? Did it also say physical evidence?
I believe it did.
Because I mean, the reason I'm asking is 'cause we know that Tori, she's the bookkeeper. That's what they said, right?
Right.
Throughout all of that stuff. Did she keep it digitally, or did she keep it handwritten?
That
Because I don't remember you saying it had to be, physical and digital. I just remember the digital.
I'm not.
Because see, that'd be a loophole that she would try and use. Well, you didn't say we had to bring a notebook. You said we had to bring digital.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But if it's evidence that they're requesting, and you would need to produce it, I believe. Hey, good morning, Venom. I believe that if we can, okay, we're on page 4 of 7, and I'm at the bottom D. So let's scroll back up and see if it says physical.
Do you remember where that was at?
Okay, hold on.
Defendant broadcast communications, documents, and objects to be produced. You are commanded to produce the following documents, electronically stored information. Yep, documents right there. So that gets it out of that. So it's both
Right.
documents and electronically stored
Electronically stored
information.
Okay. All right.
So we were on 4D.
Yep. Okay. Protecting a person subject to a subpoena enforcement. Avoiding undue burden or expense sanctions. A party or attorney responsible for issuing and serving a subpoena must take reasonable steps to avoid imposing undue burdens or expense on a person subject to the subpoena. The court for the district where compliance is required must enforce this duty and impose an appropriate sanction, which may include lost earnings and reasonable attorney's fees on a party or attorney who fails to comply.
Now, here's a sticky little question. We know that Saran Wrap is Lynette's lawyer, right?
Correct.
We also know that the $6,000, the majority of it came from 2Ls,
Correct.
right? Okay. Now, they're asking for her to be subpoenaed to bring her into the deposition, and asking for all this information. So, is Lynette's lawyer that was paid for by 2Ls going to represent her as well?
Conflict of interest, I don't think that can happen.
Or would she be smart to bring her own attorney?
Bring her own.
Or you think if she does show up, do you think that she'll show up by herself? Because I mean, depositions, yeah, they're you're under oath in a deposition, but it's not an exact courtroom. She's being called in as a witness, I guess you would say, right?
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah, sort of. It's to produce the evidence that was spoken during that live stream, and it's to prove a point. I guess that now everything is out the window because went on a live stream and talked about it. That it's now everything that's been discussed in court is, I don't know.
Well, you take.
I don't know.
Lynette is the one being deposed, okay? Because they want certain questions answered by Lynette. As far as Lisa goes, she's not like the plaintiff, or not the plaintiff, the defendant, I guess you would say, debtor. She's not the debtor. She's just
Right.
somebody that they're calling in to produce evidence to either support or deny the
Right.
questioning that they're going to ask.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Got it.
yeah.
Did you get this one done?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. This keeps going.
Right. Command to produce materials or permit inspection. Appearance not required. Okay. A person commanded to produce documents, electronically stored information, or tangible things, or to permit the inspection of the premise need not appear in person at the place of production or inspection unless also commanded to appear for a deposition, hearing, or trial. Okay. Objections. A person commanded to produce documents or tangible things or to permit inspection may serve on the party or attorney designated in the subpoena a written objection to inspecting, copying, testing, or sampling any or all of the materials, or to inspecting the premises, or to producing electronically stored information in the form or forms requested. The objection must be served before the earlier of the time specified for compliance or 14 days after the subpoena is served. If an objection is made, the following rules apply. 1. At any time, on notice to the commanded person, the serving party may move the court for the district where compliance is required for an order compelling production or inspection. Okay.
Oh, right there. Compelling.
Compelling. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you know what she's going to do. I don't have all of that stuff. I don't have any of it. I don't have all. Oh, well, you don't own your YouTube channel. You don't have the video still up on your channel, so you got to produce it.
Right.
So how's she going to get by with? I don't have any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's asking that the judge compel them if they don't provide the information asked for, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There can be an order to compel. 2. These acts may be required only as directed in the order, and the order must protect a person who is neither a party nor a party's officer from significant expenses resulting from compliance. Quashing or modifying a subpoena. Okay, go ahead.
That part right there. I think what this is in there for is the fact that, remember, she didn't show up for the first deposition.
Right.
And then the second deposition didn't conclude. She walked out on that one. Okay. So when it says party or party nor a party's officer from significant expense, I think that's okay. You don't show up and provide what you're asked to provide, you could get sanctioned or lawyer feed. Am I wrong? Is that what it sounds like they're talking about?
Yep. That's what it looks like.
So if she tries to play some game and says, I'm not going to show up, or I don't have all the information you want, and it costs Jeremy and Randy more money, they're asking the courts, hey, she's going to have to pay for this. Because we have, like you said, he's not going to go into this deposition without all the answers in front of him. All right. That was my question.
Yeah. Quashing or modifying a subpoena when required. On timely motion, the court for the district where compliance is required must quash or modify a subpoena that fails to allow a reasonable time to comply, requires a person to comply beyond the geographical limits specified in Rule 45C, requires disclosure of privileged or other protected matter, if no exception or waiver applies, or subjects a person to undue burden. When is it permitted? To protect a person subject to or affected by a subpoena, the court for the district where compliance is required may, on motion, quash or modify the subpoena if it requires disclosing a trade secret or other confidential research, development, or commercial information, or disclosing an unretained expert's opinion or information that does not describe specific occurrences in dispute and results from the expert's study that was not requested by a party. So the only way that this would be able to be quashed is if anything relates to any of this right here: confidential, development, commercial, unretained expert's opinion, or information that does not describe specific occurrences. That's the only thing that would quash this subpoena.
Right.
Specifying, yeah, okay.
Sip Patties, good morning. Star, good morning. We got some new peoples that joined us. Right. Stats, what you got to say is these are really acting like the major of New York. It's ran Lisa and the big grift. Working for communist? What party? Like her socialist? Oh, okay. I don't know anything about her political stuff. There's
Right.
Stats.
I
I'm
don't
sorry. I'm sorry, girly girl. Ohio was paid for by Lisa. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, that reminds me. It's been a little while back, but not two L's. Spacey Lacey had made the comments how Jeremy Hales has bankrupt them. They're in worse shape than they've ever been. Blah 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 blah. I sit there and I think, bullshit.
Mm.
She's got a what $5,000 fence from what Lisa says. Okay,
Mhm.
she's had 2 lawyers paid for that we know of by other people's money, not hers.
Mhm. Right.
I think the Ohio attorney, that was 6,000. The bankruptcy attorney, that's another 6,000. That's $12,000 right there.
Mhm.
You throw
Exactly.
that 5,000 on top of that for the fence. Okay, now we're looking at what $17,000 just off the surface. That's not to mention all the other monies that Lisa has claimed that she has given these people. I mean, up until she landed herself in court, she never made any money like this up until then. Since
Right.
this all's been in court, she's made a butt ton of money off of other people's. Yet she's got the audacity to sit there and say that she's in worse shape than she's ever been in.
Right. Mm.
And I love
But
it because
let's not forget there was somebody who paid for her very first attorney.
thank you. You just
Mhm.
reminded me that. That was
Mhm.
Patty Plummer and oh shit, what is his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Paul Humbry. The two of them ended up giving her $17,000. Okay, and the funny part is when that was all over with, I think she still owed Silverman 16,000.
Mhm.
So where'd all that money go?
Money go. Exactly. Oops.
She had enough to pay him off completely. So she's saying that she gave him 17,000, and then at the end of it, she still owed another 16. That's what $40,000 she paid him. I don't think so. I don't think that she ever gave him the money. I think that those two individuals handed that money to her, and she just gave him the retainer and said, "Screw off," and kept the rest of it.
Hmm.
That's just my opinion, guys. I don't know for certain. Okay.
Specifying conditions as an alternative. In the circumstances described in Rule 45D 3B, the court may, instead of quashing or modifying a subpoena, order appearance or production under specified conditions if the serving party shows a substantial need for the testimony or material that cannot be otherwise met without undue hardship and ensures that the subpoenaed person will be reasonably compensated. Okay. C. Duties in responding to a subpoena. 1. Producing documents or electronically stored information. These procedures apply to producing documents or electronically stored information. Documents. A person responding to a subpoena to produce documents must produce them as they are kept in the ordinary course of business, or must organize and label them to correspond to the categories in the demand. Form for producing electronically stored information not specified. If a subpoena does not specify a form for producing electronically stored information, the person responding must produce it in a form or forms in which it's ordinarily maintained, or in a reasonably usable form or forms. Electronically stored information produced in only one form. The person responding need not produce the same electronically stored information in more than one form. So if it's on a thumb drive, they don't need to reproduce it via an email, like drop it into an email. So it just be one form. Inaccessible electronically stored information. The person responding need not provide discovery of electronically stored information from sources that the person identifies as not reasonably accessible because of undue burden or cost. On motion to compel discovery or for a protective order, the person responding must show that the information is not reasonably accessible because of undue burden or cost. If that showing is made, the court may nonetheless order discovery from such sources. If the requesting party shows good cause, considering the limitations of Rule 26B2C, the court may specify conditions for the discovery. That was a mouthful.
Yeah. Sound like Mama's having a heyday over there.
Everybody's laughing. I must be watching something on TV. I have no idea what it is.
I'm gonna have to find out what that is. As funny as it is, that's hilarious. She is having the time of her life. Now, I'm not complaining. I think it's funny as shit that they're having a good time.
Yeah. Claiming privilege or protection, information withheld. A person withholding subpoenaed information under a claim that it is privileged or subject to protection as trial preparation material must expressly make the claim and describe the nature of the withheld documents, communications, or tangible things in a manner that, without revealing information itself privileged or protected, will enable the parties to access the claim. So she can't claim that it's privileged, right?
Right.
So, okay. So
Well,
she
how
can't
can you claim
that.
something that's privileged that you went all over social media and ran your mouth about?
I don't know.
The stuff that Randy's probably asking her to produce is all going to be stuff that has been stated that they have. Right.
Yeah.
If it's privileged, why are they talking about it? You know?
Right.
Like the books, all the books on all the donations and everything.
Right.
When it comes to the privilege stuff, I think that's more along the lines of like stuff that would be between you and an attorney.
Right. That would be considered privileged.
Right.
Okay, Jason, you have a great day.
Jason.
Mm-hmm. Ashley's husband.
Oh, hey, Jason, I didn't even know you were here, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Yeah, I was over watching Ashley's channel. She did a live, was it Saturday, Sunday? One of those 2 days. And I was over there in their chat, chatting away with them. They're pretty good people. She had fun.
Right. Information produced. If information produced in response to a subpoena is subject to a claim of privilege or of protection as trial preparation material, the person making the claim may notify any party that received the information of the claim and the basis for it. After being notified, a party must properly return, sequester, or destroy the specified information and any copies it has, must not use or disclose the information until the claim is resolved, must take reasonable steps to retrieve the information. If the party disclosed it before being notified, and may promptly present the information under seal to the court or the district where compliance is required for a determination of the claim. The person who produced the information must preserve the information until the claim is resolved.
Oh, contempt. What's this going to be
Right?
about?
The court for the district where compliance is required, and also after a motion is transferred, the issuing court may hold in contempt a person who, having been served, fails without adequate excuse to obey the subpoena or an order related to it. And here we have the certificate of service.
You know, this whole little part here, D.
Mm-hmm.
I've really never seen this put in any other motion. So he's basically saying, you don't show up. I'm requesting that the judge hold you in contempt unless you have a damn good reason.
Exactly.
So is that how is that how I'm taking that?
Yes, right. Because once this order, when this order comes through, we don't know when the order is going to come through. Still waiting on the first order to get the depot rescheduled to go back at it again. So I'm wondering, how is this going to affect the motion to get LMNOP back in to continue the depot? How is this going to affect that? You know, because she's already discussed it. How are they going to affect one another?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to watch it all play out. But if you remember correctly, she dodged the first deposition because of John having a procedure. Okay.
Right.
So what's 2L's claim going to be? That Gabe has to go in for a poppy seed check? Okay. She couldn't make it. Who knows? Who knows? This could get interesting. It could get interesting, but this is the first time I've seen this put in here. You know, this may be held in contempt.
In contempt. Mm-hmm.
And whenever I hear the word contempt, I don't hear sanctions or lawyer's fees. I hear jail.
That's what I hear.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. And then the rest of this is just certificate of service, and that is it.
Right.
So this was interesting. I dug this. Randy was very thorough with this.
Yeah.
It sounds to me, listening to everything that you've read here, he has pretty much thrown everything but the kitchen sink at this. Like, you will bring what we're asking you to bring. Now, if I just wonder how the subpoena is going to be written up, if it's going to get into detail. I mean, he's pretty much given detail, but as far as actual detailed, from what I see, it's just the only detailed thing he's asked for her is stuff that pertaining to the live stream they did, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as the records, he just asked for any records. He wasn't specific. Okay, I want all of the donated monies records. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, he did get it. He did get in detail about the phone correspondence, emails, texts, DMs, all that stuff. He did get into that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, French Psycho. I have 30 days for contempt of court. Opening her mouth 30 more, right? You know, I'm assuming you guys have watched some of the same stuff I have. There's some of these lawyers or some of these judges that I watch their cases, and I was watching a divorce that was going on YouTube, and the lady got out of hand with the judge. He got her 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
She kept running her mouth. He said, another 30 days. That's now 60 days. She kept running her mouth. She wound up with over a year of contempt time to be spent in jail. Now, whether he made her serve the whole thing, I don't know, but she just kept running her mouth. And she wound up, and that whenever I think about all of this stuff with Lynette and these guys, that's what always I remember is that video. I remember, how that woman kept defying the judge over and over again. And I see Lynette doing that same shit with this judge or any judge, matter of fact.
Right.
Just keep running her mouth, and the judge just keep 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it would be interesting.
Right. It would be interesting, and, I'm still going back to how is this going to affect the first motion that Randy put in about we got to get this back up on and scheduled, Your Honor, because this happened. So
I got a feeling we're going to have, I'm hoping to see at least 2 motions sometime this week. Now we've got to remember throughout this whole bankruptcy thing, the judge has only popped up twice, I think, or is it just once?
Once, when she said she want them to do this, and she didn't want to get any phone calls. She didn't want to have to be a part of it. That was it. They needed to work it out between themselves and get it done.
Now I have no idea what the judge thinks about all of this right now. Just based off of the first, time I saw her communicate with these people, she wasn't very happy.
No.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. It surely is. Now, what do you think about? I know Randy and them have been talking about trying to get Lisa pulled into this to uncover the donations, because that's a substantial amount of money.
Right.
We know for a fact, only me, dished out $56K. And then out of Lisa's own mouth, she said that was pretty much doubled. So we're looking well over $100,000. Now, Lisa and all your little note takers out there, yes, that is exactly what Lisa said. We can dig it up if you would like us to. But yes, she made the claims that her donations that were donated, or whatever she calls it, was doubled what only me said. So, you guys can sit there and argue. I know Lisa's going to go back. That damn Coop, he's ignorant, stupid, and dumb, and irrelevant. Why is he even talking about what he don't know? Well, we're not stupid because we collect this information. If you don't like your own words being thrown back at you, keep them to yourself. You guys are you're digging this. This is what kills me with these people. They want to put Lynette Crook up on this freaking fence as this poor elderly couple with a disabled child, blah, 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 blah. They want to excuse all of the vile, nasty garbage that these people have done to this man. They want to excuse all that. I don't give a shit if they're 90 freaking years old. That doesn't give them the right to do what they've done. It doesn't give you guys the right to do what you've done. I mean, there have been phone calls and emails made to business partners of Jeremy Hales. There has been social media posts all over the place, dragging this man's name through the dirt. You take Levy County where they're at. He liked his dollar sales, right? Remember those?
Yes, I do.
Where the public can come into the schoolhouse and buy their stuff for $1.
Yep.
There's been literal posts put in the community Facebook groups for Levy County, dragging Jeremy Hales through the dirt. That's the people that literally live in the area where he has the schoolhouse that are potential customers. And they think they ain't done it. They want to excuse all of that garbage. They want to excuse every bit of it. I don't care if you're broke or you're 250 years old. It doesn't give you the right to go out there and mess with somebody's livelihood and their relationships and then get away with it. It doesn't give you that right. I'm sorry. I'm off my soapbox.
You're fine. You're okay.
It amazes me that these chuckleheads think that they can just do and say as they please and try and hurt someone and then want to claim to be a victim.
Right.
I've said this probably 100 times. These people are all professional freaking victims. They're constantly, oh, they're coming down on me. Yeah, you opened your mouth. You're sitting there trying to hurt somebody. What excuses what you're doing? Nothing. All right, I'm shut up. I get worked up over that stuff. It's just it's where it falls back into that stupidity makes me laugh situation. These have to be the stupidest people on the planet. I've never encountered people like this in my entire life. But hey, it's enjoyable to read. It's enjoyable to watch these idiots unfold. I imagine that it's not so enjoyable for Jeremy because it is his life that they're messing with, his livelihood, his relationships. But as far as entertainment for us, you got to laugh at this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like how can, and it's almost like all of these. I'm probably going to get off subject here, but all of these other drama channels, it's like they're in competition and competing. So who can talk about me the most? Who can indirectly but directly steer people to my channel to watch so I get the ad revenue? And it's crazy. It's like they're all in competition, I don't know. It's just crazy.
I don't give a shit whether they talk about us or not.
Well, I don't either, but I'm talking about like that latte lady. What the heck is her name? That's
Jess.
Yes.
Jess
Yes.
Machado.
Yeah.
Machado.
Yeah.
That's Jay's new girlfriend.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Jay is all over this woman. Matter of fact, boys and girls, if you don't know, Jay will be back on Jess Machado in the morning. So you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss out on that. Cause I mean, he has fun with her. Let me tell you.
Oh my goodness.
I just wonder if they know that poor little old Jay's out there right now. Surely this Machado lady knows that people are having opinions about her here lately. I mean, you got Megan over there. Megan's done a few streams. She's had multiple audiences. You got Jay. He's been covering her here for a while. If I'm not mistaken, I think Olaf has covered her once or twice in a couple of videos, hasn't she?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right. Yes. Who can do the most dirt? Star says. Right on. Right on.
See, I don't know. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Venom brought up a good point. I think it was Venom.
Let me go find it.
Hold on.
Is it that one there?
Yeah, I bet the bankruptcy lawyer bails on them. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
If you remember, Bubbles quit. They can sit there and say that they fired him all they want.
Right.
Bubbles quit. This guy here, I got a feeling if he asks to be removed, I got a feeling that Lynette is going to fight it. She's going, I get the judge. I need this lawyer. I'm a poor old indigent woman that I need him. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, okay. If that's the case, then why didn't you take the advice of your attorney? Why didn't you listen to him? Why did he have to try and corral you X number of times during this?
Exactly. Exactly. My point.
Know.
Exactly. Now, if he's good.
So if he leaves, where's she going to get another bankruptcy attorney? And how much is that going to cost?
I hope 2Ls has another $6,000 laying around out there. But if Saran Wrap has good cause, the judge can release him, right?
Yes.
Well, here's what I think may happen if he does ask to be released.
Okay.
And then Michelle sits there and she climbs up on her little pity wagon. I see the judge lighting into Michelle saying, look, I'm going to keep him as your lawyer right now, but if you do not listen to him, I will let him go and I will put you in contempt. Because the only thing that's going to stop her is going to be that judge. If that judge does not step in, she's not stopping. Oh, what you got to say, Venom? She was trying to get Olaf to attack a woman they drained for money, who she called Moo. Oh,
Mm.
so
Yeah,
Machado?
uh, I,
Machado
I,
tried getting her to attack somebody, or two L's tried getting her to attack somebody? Who? Be a little bit more specific there, Venomous Venom. Who was trying to get Olaf to attack some woman?
I don't know.
Oh, stats. The backyard sale. We enjoyed those, and they helped us so much after we told them about the threats, my four sons. All right, all right.
Oh, she's saying no, it was 2L early on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
that it goes back. It goes back.
so
Mm-hmm.
two L's
Mm-hmm.
knows
Mm-hmm.
Olaf and was trying to get
Mm-hmm.
Olaf
Mm-hmm.
to come on board as an attack dog, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting, interesting. The plot thickens. I didn't know about that. Ah,
Mm-hmm. It
yeah,
goes back a good minute. Oh yeah, you would have had to have been around during that time.
right on.
Yeah.
What do you, and Felicia called a woman Moo that donated a ton of money to her and Rob. Oh, interesting, interesting. I didn't know about that, Venom. Do tell, woman. Do tell. That's a
Mhm.
tidbit of information that that could actually be used. That she is a harasser,
Mhm.
huh? So she's literally trying to. How do I want to say this? Invite people to go after others.
Hmm. Maybe,
Recruit
possibly.
recruit people to go after others that gave them money. Well, that
Don't.
does sound like two L's. I mean, you give her large sums of money and then you ask for any transparency. And next thing you know, you get booted out of her life. That does.
Right. I
So,
don't know. It's going to be interesting.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. What you got to say, Big Al? The only thing that's going to show LP or even Felisa down is the threat of jail or jail itself. I think the only thing that's going to shut them down is jail itself. Even the threat, I don't think is going to bother them. But I don't
Nah,
know. I could be wrong, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what would kind of nip it in the bud. Maybe an order from the judge.
What's Seagal got to say? Mr. Coop, what happened to the person who has the spreadsheet of the money collected? Oh, you talking about Tori?
They're still
Are we?
around.
Yeah. Are we talking about what did they call her? Tori? Is it
Mm-hmm.
bootlicker? Yeah,
Oh.
Tori. Yeah, yeah. Tori has proudly announced several times that she is the keeper of all of the gates. Yes, when it comes to finances. So yeah, I'm wondering why she's not being subpoenaed. Well, I guess she don't need to be subpoenaed when you got Lisa, that's the head queen over there. They just
Right.
tell Lisa to bring it.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It seems like worlds are colliding, but yeah.
Okay, Venom says, but this time Olaf left, especially. Oh, come back here with the mutatu thing.
Mutado. Yeah.
Mutado. That sounds like Lion King. Hakuna Matata. Olaf, man, I'm thinking all kinds of movies today. Olaf has police records or police reports and info on them, and on so I've heard. Once she's seen the background on all of them, Olaf bailed fast this time around. Oh,
Well,
okay.
okay. Hmm.
Now we talking about the 2L stuff again, I imagine, because I think I
Yeah.
saw a video. I think Jay played a video that Olaf put out about the Jess Machado lady.
The latte woman. That's
Yeah,
what
the
I call her.
latte woman. What you got to say? Scammers don't win. Twice now, Felisa has dropped Robbie's name to the sheriff's department, hoping they will help her out. Yeah, I saw that. Did you watch any of Shizzy's stuff yesterday?
No.
You need to go watch his stuff from yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, you really do. He's got fresh new body cam footage.
Huh?
Oh yes. I mean, it's not recent. It's
Oh,
old
okay.
footage, but it's brand new to the interwebs.
Oh, okay.
And it's somebody's arrest right there. I mean, the whole 9 yards shows them being pulled over, arrested, put in the back of the car, narcotics being tested in the back of the car,
boy.
Individuals being asked to vacate the vehicle, sit in a chair on the side of the road, individuals asked if they can move the vehicle because the other person's going to jail.
Oh, no.
And of course, whoever said that, Robbie's name was dropped to the police.
Oh.
But you know Robbie? Yeah, Robbie. Yeah, Robbie, Slobby over there. I work for him. You gotta watch. You got to watch his stuff. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know Shizzy left YouTube and went over to Rumble to play something. I watched some of it, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head right now. I think he went to Rumble to play parts of her stream that she's got behind a paywall now. He's got the audio, and he played some of the audio over on Rumble, where she was interviewing Lynette. Which, guys, I know I said we were going to go to Rumble, but we just don't have the time today. So we are probably going to do that sometime this week, because I am definitely going to Rumble to play some of that. I'm not sure right this minute. We might do it tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But we will be going to Rumble for this, because I have not listened to the Saturday night stream with Spacey Lacey and 2Ls. I listened to bits and pieces of it between Tug and Shizzy. So yeah, we will be going over to Rumble sometime this week to listen to that. It's a 4-hour stream, but we're not going to listen to the whole stream. We're just going to listen to the interview. I think it's only about an hour and a half or so, I think.
Okay.
And of course, the reason why I don't want to do it is I think I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to get all of the irrelevant shit out of it.
Oh, okay.
To where we're not listening to a bunch of blah, 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 blah. We're just listening to the juicy stuff. All right, Venom, I have I have to check out. I woke up late or early, pending how you look at it. Okay, you have a good one, Venom. Get some rest, girly girl. I hope you get some rest. What you got to say, Randy? What you got to say? Slobby gets some swamp ass.
Oh, no.
Speaking of which, LP is going to be posting a video of her and the child swinging. What? Singing. What?
Venom saying that's another old video. Okay.
Well, I'm going to pull that back up again, because I want to reiterate. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I want to make this clear, Lynette Crook. You guys could be making money. You could be making money if you would just live stream.
Right.
Because I know for a fact I and probably several thousand others would watch your stuff. So, yes, please, you need to go live. You need to stop letting 2Ls take all your money.
Right. She would have those 4,000 watch hours like in no time.
Yeah.
In no time.
She would have them freaking fast. Because, I mean, like I said, she would get more people watching her content than I do. And I don't
Right.
get that much, okay,
Right.
compared to a lot of the other people. I love each and every one of you guys in the chat, but I don't have thousands of people watching while I'm live, but I guarantee you, if she was live, she would have the views like that. Once
Absolutely.
once again, this is 7 days is all this is. I got 14,400 plus views in 7 days. 4,000.6 K in 7 days. And I guarantee you, Michelle, you would surpass that in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee it.
Yep.
Because
Exactly.
everybody would be hanging on every word she has to say. And you don't have to go on camera. Just do
No.
your live stream, and you can either put up an avatar or you can turn the phone around and film something else while you're talking.
Mhm.
It's that simple. And if you need
Right.
any help, I'm sure there are thousands of people out there that would help you figure out how to do it.
Right.
I ain't going to be one of them, but I'll watch your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anything from, I don't know, the tortoises, the dogs,
Yeah.
chickens, walking down the road, whatever,
She could
going to the
walk out
store.
there and
She could
just
go to Starbucks. She could go to
yeah.
Dunkin'. She could pull a the latte lady thing.
She wouldn't even have to do 2-hour streams.
No.
She could do 30 minutes to an hour tops, and she would still get more views than I get. I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee it. Venom says, Coop, I said she could have made tons of cash in tip jars. Right, exactly. We know that she's signed up on PayPal. We know she's got all those other places, Venmo, Cash App. What's the other one? Venmo, Cash App. She can probably sign up for coffee. She's already got PayPal. She doesn't even have to be monetized. Thank you so much, Venom, for letting me know that. I forgot all about that. She can even get paid right now. Even though she's not monetized while she's waiting to get the 4,000, she could put
Mm-hmm.
the tip jars out.
Exactly.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
look what I got rolling across the bottom of the screen. I've got Cash App. I've got Venmo. I've got PayPal pinned to my comment section. So why let two L's rake in the cash for your story when you can rake in the cash for your own story? Get the
Right.
middleman gone.
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm not going to give her any money, but I'm sure that there's a lot of her supporters that would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right.
what you got to say again, Venom? Coop, I made my watch hours back on the second redirect you sent me months ago. Wow. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad. By the
Uh,
way, what?
Kevin, she does have a whatnot thing set up. So she's doing that, but I don't know if it's going good or not. I don't know.
Oh, stats. I was sad and upset when I realized it and tried to help the animals from the fraud. As my spouse's heritage was being exploited. Ooh, venom. Then we were,
Oh,
threatened and went to warn the Hales as next. Okay, cool beans, stats. Cool beans. Sorry that had to happen to you, girly girl. I really am. Oh, there you go. That one was for you, D.
you're right. She could have been sipping lattes like Mutato, but instead she's putting the views and dollars into Elle's pocket. Exactly. She could even, like I said, get in her car and drive to the flea market and just have the camera pointed at the flea market, walking down the aisles, showing what's there, going to, I don't know, the grocery store, or, doing small things where you don't have to, she doesn't have to talk about the court case, but yet she cannot not talk about the court case. That's the problem.
Patty says LP said she was going to do a live singing with the kid, no camera, just voices. Hey, that works. She can put
Right.
up an avatar. I mean, Dee's got an avatar. Tug, Megan, everybody uses avatars. But if she doesn't know how to work that particular thing, all she's got to do is just turn the camera around, point it at the turtles,
Mm-hmm.
point it at walking, like you said, walking in a mall or walking down the road, or she can do anything. She doesn't have to come on camera. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh my God, it just popped in my head. Did you watch Jeremy last night?
I caught like 15 minutes of it.
Okay. I don't know if it was his live. No, it wasn't his live. It was his video. It was his video that he put out before the live.
Oh, there was
He
oh,
was describing Lynette, right?
oh,
And then he go talking about the precious, the Gollum.
oh no,
And it
oh
just him. It was so hilarious every time he made that, like Gollum.
no.
It was hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
You got to go watch it when you get done.
Mm.
Let's see. Stat says I have lots of clips of what we've been through. Come back here, and who out of us through it. Just saying. Okay, cool beans. Stats. You sure did. I was wondering if you were gonna say anything about what they did to you. Stats. Okay. All right. Let's go. What do we got here? Venom says French does videos showing the French countryside. Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
I
Take a
mean,
day trip to the beach and just walk the shoreline. Look at the shells. Look at the, you know, restaurants or shops. Things like
right.
that.
Now, don't get me wrong, and I understand how intimidating it can be to do live streams. Okay. I was a nervous ball of, trying to figure out if I was even ever going to live stream. I had some friends that talked me into it. Okay. And I love every minute of it. So, word to the wise, Lynette, don't be intimidated by live streaming. Just do a little tiny bit of research. YouTube is packed with, people showing people how to live stream, how to make videos. It's so simple. And as much as you live on social media, you should know by now how to use YouTube.
Right. Exactly.
So I hope she does start streaming because I'll watch everything she does. I most certainly will. Because I've said it many times. Stupidity is my game, man. I love it. I love stupid people. They just bring so much joy and entertainment to me. You're testing me. You say she doesn't have to talk, but the truth is she does. Okay. Yeah, she's got to talk. She just doesn't have
Right.
to show her face.
Right.
Uh, she can
And she,
point.
yeah, and she doesn't have to talk about a court case, but that's the problem. That's a big problem. She
Well,
cannot
if she's
not
telling her
talk about it.
truth, she's going to have to. You know what I
But
mean?
right, but that right there, I don't know. I don't know.
I understand what you're saying. I get rid of all this stuff. I got so many windows open, it's unreal. All right, guys, I'm going to hit y'all up with. I'm going to end this stream. Okay, playing a video, which it's one of Shizzy's videos. I love the video. I've watched it probably a million freaking times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream, letting you guys listen to that. So stick around. Matter of fact, let me go see if there's anybody that I can redirect you guys to. I think she usually goes live sometime during the day like this. So let's go see who is live so I can send you guys to them. I tend to forget this all the time. I don't know why I remembered it today. Okay, I'm going to send all you guys to Megan Fox. So you guys be sure to head on over to Megan. Don't leave right yet. It'll take you over there the minute I end the stream. Say hello to Megan Fox when you get there. Tell her old Coop sent you. All right.
Right?
You guys know we're on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock. Hope to see each and every one of you in the morning. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but hey, I'll figure it out. Dee, what you got to say, girly girl?
Everybody have a wonderful afternoon.
All right. Poof.
Bye, everyone.